Good morning.
I was just thinking, we've seen Christmas at Disneyland in California. We've seen Christmas at Walt Disney World in Florida. Now how about we take a look at Christmas
at Disneyland Paris!
This is what my lightning trip to Europe has been all about.
I've come back to Disneyland Paris to complete my Disney Christmas Trilogy!
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to do it. Unlock the ultimate achievement. Triple Disney Christmas!
My oh my, it is good to be back!
Time to head under the Disneyland Hotel
and back into the magic! Look at this, people from all over the world are here and they are excited!
Can you blame them?
Oh yes, here we go! I'm excited too! Last time I was here was in the spring for Disneyland Paris' 25th anniversary celebration.
And there's still a little 25th anniversary magic happening.
I feel like I was just here, but of course this is a little different than the celebration I was at in the spring.
This is 25th anniversary Christmas.
So here we leave today and enter worlds of history, discovery, and ageless fantasy.
This is it.
We have returned. Wow, would you look at all of this? This is amazing! It's blue and silver 25th anniversary themed Christmas.
And it looks wonderful.
Oh my gosh, I can barely contain myself. First of all, there's the epic Christmas tree and decorations in Town Square, but also, look at this! Disney snow is falling!
Well, Disney snow, Disney fake snow!
The garlands are glittering, snow is falling, and at the end of Main Street, the castle!
Oh, I am so excited.
Everyone looks so stoked, and it's amazing because many of these European visitors come from countries that are already very much snowbound.
But there's something just a little extra special about that magical fake Disney snow.
Look at all of this. It is so gorgeous. I'm really impressed by these blue Christmas trees. They appear to be real trees that are somehow painted blue.
Looks like Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather were here.
Make it blue. It also looks like I'm not the only one who thinks it's beautiful enough to film. Look at this film crew over here with that crane, getting some sweet crane shots.
I want a crane.
They've sort of blocked off the area, but you can see the Disney snowmen. There's Donald and Daisy. Mickey and Minnie are on the other side.
Oh, look, here's the chipmunks.
Look at that. That is so cool.
And of course, the centerpiece of Disneyland Paris' Town Square.
The mighty gazebo. Look at that thing.
I'm a big fan of gazebos.
Just like many real small towns in America, Main Street USA's Town Square has this gazebo here, and many people make the mistake of thinking Disneyland Paris was the first Disneyland with a gazebo in the town square.
Actually, the original Disneyland had a gazebo in its town square at first.
But before the park opened, they decided they didn't like the gazebo blocking the view down Main Street of the castle, so they removed it and moved it to a different part of the park.
Well, apparently all those years later, they decided they had made a mistake, and so Disneyland Paris
has got its gazebo, complete with Tinkerbell on top. Wow, would you look at that Christmas tree. It looks a lot like the one at Walt Disney World, which is fitting because Main Street here looks a lot like the one at Walt Disney World as well.
Ooh, look at all the ornaments. Look at all the presents.
This is one impressive Christmas tree. I don't know how many alleys tall it is, but a lot.
I love this train down here. I also love this camera. Look at the size of that thing.
This brings back wonderful memories. The first time I ever came to Disneyland Paris was at Christmas time.
And I was blown away by the decorations.
But this year they've taken it to a whole other thematic level because of the 25th anniversary.
They've kept all the 25 plaques.
And the whole park glistens with blue and silver. Amazing!
Up above, I can hear that same sweet Christmas music they play on Main Streets all over the world.
But there's just something extra special about Main Street USA in Paris. Maybe it's because Main Street is made of brick here. Maybe it's because of all these magical Christmas decorations.
Maybe it's because of Jacques Berling. Ooh, nice hat.
Or maybe, just maybe, it's because of the fact that it is freezing cold out here.
That might be it. You can really feel the winter here.
Oh, wait a minute. Do you hear that sound?
That is the sound of Christmas.
The sound of winter magic. Get ready.
Because here it comes.
Disney Christmas snow.
Look at this. Other parks do this at night or during the parades, but Disneyland Paris Does it every couple of minutes, even in the daytime.
Now that is some winter magic there. Disney Christmas snow.
Look how happy everyone is when that happens.
Somewhere out there, some Canadians are scratching their heads, wondering what all the fuss is about.
It's Disney magic.
Oh, it's amazing. Christmas on Disney's most beautiful Main Street.
Oh, I have missed this place.
It's just so elaborate and so well done.
This might be the most beautiful Main Street of them all.
Just look at it. It's gorgeous. And look over here. This is even more gorgeous.
I can never make up my mind which Main Street is my favorite, but I can tell you right now,
This is my favorite castle.
I love Disneyland Paris. As a matter of fact, the only thing I don't like about Disneyland Paris is how far it is from my house.
Wow. Look at how breathtaking that castle is, huh?
Every time I see it again, it knocks my socks off.
Which is kind of infuriating right now. I need my socks. It's cold. Look at it. It's amazing. It's gorgeous. It is so wonderful.
I'm running out of adjectives here.
Everyone always seems to love their home castle the most. You know, the one that they grew up with.
So people from back home always get cranky with me. How can this be your favorite castle? After all, didn't Walt Disney himself build and enjoy Sleeping Beauty Castle in Anaheim?
Yes, he did. And that is what makes Anaheim's castle so special.
But let me tell you what, I think that if Walt Disney himself were standing here, he'd be just as blown away by this beauty as I am. First of all, this Sleeping Beauty Castle is much larger. And this castle, Le Chateau de la Belle à Bois Dormant, or in English, Sleeping Beauty's castle, is also actually made of stone. When Disney built this beautiful place, they knew they weren't going to impress the Europeans who grew up with real castles unless they built their castle out of the real stuff. Details like that almost bankrupted this place when it first opened, but it was worth it. Look at this. This Sleeping Beauty's castle is real.
And not only is it in large part made out of real stone, but it's full of all kinds of amazing nooks and crannies,
including Merlin the Enchanter,
his combination workshop and store for glass tchotchkes,
which is amazing, but not very Christmas themed.
A full-on upstairs area,
which tells the story of Sleeping Beauty,
with real stained glass windows, a forest of glittering faux stone trees, and of course, many wonderful tapestries.
This is a castle, and we have many tapestries.
But if you are Scottish Lord, then I am Mickey Mouse. Hey, stop snoring. My joke wasn't that bad.
Okay, fine, so it was. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot the best part of the upstairs.
The epic balcony.
Oh, that's right. This is the only Disney castle I've ever known
where you can come outside onto a balcony and take a fun pic above Fantasyland. Just look at that view, friends. That is amazing. Look at it. It's wonderful. You can walk around up here taking the sights of Fantasyland and check out all the amazing details up here in the higher levels of the castle, like for example, those giant owls or the tiny little snails all over those spires.
Oh, that's right. They have escargot on their castle.
Come on, that is amazing.
Ooh, look, sometimes you can even see little pieces of wire and caps from the fireworks they shoot off of the castle.
But I'm getting distracted by the beauty of Paris's Fantasyland. I'm forgetting the most important part of the castle for this visit.
Downstairs.
You know, windy, cool, twisty, castle-y stairs. The castle is home to another treasure.
That's right, friends. Just next to the drawbridge is La Boutique du Château.
The Castle Boutique, one of my favorite shops in any Disney park
because it's so beautiful.
Look at that. This place is amazing.
Not only would these vaulted ceilings be beautiful anyway,
but La Boutique du Château also happens to be a Christmas shop.
I mean all year round.
Look at all of the wonderful Christmas things. Christmas lady, Christmas Bambi, even Christmas Pooh.
Everyone loves a good Christmas Pooh.
Look at all of these amazing Disneyland Paris Christmas ornaments.
This is one of my favorites. It's Tinkerbell putting a bow on the Eiffel Tower. There's so many of them in here.
Probably more of Tinkerbell than any other single character because she's the mascot for Disneyland Paris. But there are many more.
See what I did there? Many more. Because of me. Never mind.
It's a Minnie Mouse joke, okay?
Look at that Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather. The chipmunks. Pluto with Babes in Toyland style toy soldiers. Good old Zoloft. There's just so many of them. Ornaments galore. Look at Bambi, Fox in the House. Is that a brother bear ornament?
Just so many things I've never seen before in here.
Like these. Look at the toy soldiers.
They have these in all the Christmas parades back home.
But I never thought I would see plush versions. That's awesome.
Of course, they've got Mickey Santa hats.
And these ones are a little different from the ones you'll find in California, huh? So many wonderful Christmas things.
Every time I've come here, no matter what season it is, there are a ton of people in this Christmas shop. It's a big hit.
Maybe that's why Disneyland in California has also added some Christmas shops near its castle.
I don't know why Christmas and castles go together so well.
For some reason, they do. Ooh, look at that.
Christmas chocolate,
Giant Christmas puzzle.
snow globes, and nutcrackers. Ooh, even tins of Christmas cookies.
That is pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. You see why I love this castle so much?
There's so much to do in it.
Upstairs you can learn a story. Down on the ground floor you can do some shopping.
But let's not forget the best part of the entire Disneyland Paris castle experience.
Because this epic Disney castle has got a basement.
And what a basement.
It's time to go deep down underneath Sleeping Beauty's castle into the lair of the dragon. People often ask me what my favorite Disney attraction is.
I usually say Pirates of the Caribbean, but that's only because I always forget.
About the lair of the dragon.
Oh my gosh.
Look at this. It's the dragon. Look at the size of that gargantuan beast. One of the biggest audio animatronics ever created.
And the best part is, because it's Christmas time,
This is technically a Christmas dragon. Oh boy.
dear Christmas dragon, I'd like a pony, a new Xbox.
Wait, do Christmas dragons grant holiday wishes? I don't actually know.
Well, it can't hurt.
Ooh, look, there's his pointy tail wiggling in that. Oh, he's waking up again. He's taking a gander at all these people and he is smoking angry. I shouldn't say he. Some people swear that this dragon is in fact a female.
Others swear up and down that it's a boy.
If I ever get the chance to talk to him again, my first question to Tony Baxter, the Disney Imagineer responsible for this dragon, is going to be, is that a boy or a girl dragon?
My friend Bob Gurr swears it's both.
All I know is that this thing is huge and amazing and impressive and smoking.
He might not be wearing a Santa hat right now. Actually, that would look pretty awesome.
But seeing this old fella again is definitely a Christmas wish come true for me. Look at the size of that gargantuan beast. Awesome.
Now, I could spend a long time down here looking at this dragon, and believe me, in the past, I have.
But I'm pretty sure the Christmas parade is about to start any minute.
So I better make my way up the steps back to Merlin's little shop.
Say goodbye to the dragon, at least for now.
We got some other Christmassy fish to fry.
All right, we better hurry. Make our way back down Main Street here, and hopefully we can get a good spot.
People love the Disney parades in Paris, man. They line up super early.
Oh yeah, I think we nailed it.
Yeah, this is looking good.
Look at this, here it comes. I'm so excited for some reason.
Oh, heck yeah.
Look at this, here comes Goofy leading the parade. Whoa.
Who doesn't love a little Goofy, huh?
And right behind him, here comes the boss. It's Mickey.
Bonjour, Mickey.
Look at that, Mickey, Minnie, Donald Duck is playing the drums, and right up there, the symbol of Disneyland Paris herself, Tinkerbell. Whoa.
Hi, Tink.
Oh yeah, looking pretty Christmassy out here. Look at this.
Look at these Mickey gingerbread men.
Weird. That is so cool. Whoa, look at this. It's Chip and Dale and their girlfriend. Does anybody know what this female chipmunk's name is? I've only ever seen her here at Disneyland Paris. Hi, Chip. Hi. Uh-oh, looks like we got some guys carrying letters to Santa. And look back here. It's the gang from the 100-Acre Wood.
I didn't know Tigger was a mailman.
Hey, how about that, huh? Oh, it's Piglet. Hi, Piglet. Piglet. Rabbit.
incredible. And look down here. It's the 3 little pigs. Whoa.
I don't know what these guys are doing, but they look up to no good.
This guy's shooting bubbles at people.
Ah, more toys. Woody and Buzz.
Oh, and don't forget old Slinky Dog. And of course, Bullseye and Jesse bringing up the rear. Hey, Jesse. Dude, these are some great floats.
So unbelievable. Is it just me, or is this Christmas parade really elaborate? Whoa, it's Max. It's freaking Max and Clarabelle. Whoa.
I love this parade.
Horace Horse Collar is up there. Now that's a rare sight. Oh, and some snowmen. A snowman. Oh, I think that's a snow lady right there. A lady snowman. Nice.
Other parades have Frosty. Here they've got triple Frosty action.
Oh, hello. That's only a little bit scary. Oh.
Bonjour.
That is awesome. And of course, what Christmas parade would be complete without the man himself?
Jolly old Saint Nick.
That's right. You know who I'm talking about. Right back here in the rear. It's Santa Claus. Santa! Santa, I've been so good this year. Santa! Oh, he sees me. He knows.
That's so cool. And Duffy. Duffy.
Wow! Hi, Duffy! That was awesome!
Dude, what a great parade. A little short, but I like it that way. Short and sweet.
I didn't watch the parade on Main Street because they had that fake snow going the whole time. I was pretty sure it was going to block up the camera, but it looked like a lot of fun to be standing over here.
I love that their parades always have some characters that you rarely ever see in the United States.
I was stoked to see Huey, Dewey, and Louie, and double stoked to see Max up there. That's awesome!
Christmas at Disneyland Paris rules!
Good times, my friends. All right, now that we've seen the parade,
I can finally take a peek at the rest of the park.
oh, how I have missed this Fantasyland.
Look at it. It's awesome.
It's not all decked out for Christmas, but honestly, it really doesn't need it.
With that chill in the air and this kind of gloomy winter weather, it already feels Christmassy without a single decoration.
Gosh, I love Fantasyland here at Disneyland Paris.
Look at that castle. Look at the sword and the stone. Wait a minute.
Oh my gosh!
Someone has pulled the sword from the stone.
Excalibur is gone! England has a new king!
Somebody tell Queen Elizabeth.
Oh, don't worry. This kid is gonna put it back.
Maybe if he sticks that lightsaber in there, no one will notice it's missing.
Weird.
Paris's Fantasyland definitely feels like the biggest.
And it's got all kinds of epic stuff, like Cinderella's garage.
Don't believe me?
Take a look for yourself. Look at Cinderella's royal coach.
There's just so much detail here. Cinderella's wishing well, complete with some love locks. Ooh, how French.
You just really feel like you enter all the different worlds of the Fantasyland characters here. Look, there's her shoes.
And Cinderella's shoes aren't all.
In this Fantasyland, not only do they have the Snow White dark ride out here, they also go the extra mile, bringing you into Snow White's world inside this gift shop. Look at this. Out here in the back
is the Seven Dwarfs' full cottage.
Dude, how's that for detail?
They really do a lot to honor all the Disney classics here.
Look at the inside of the cottage. So many details, including the Seven Dwarfs' little beds. I'm pretty sure this is where Grumpy lays his rumpy. So much attention to detail, including a hidden Disney D on that Disney key. You see it up there?
And the dwarves' steins.
Ooh, they drink out of those.
I feel like one of those bound to pop out from around a corner at any moment and kick me out of their house.
Ah, how awesome is that? And all this extra attention and love isn't just for the old Disney princesses. They've also got the Pinocchio ride here, complete with Geppetto's workshop.
And normally Stromboli's cart is parked out here. It's missing right now.
There's also an epic extra large version of Pinocchio's restaurant. Peter Pan's dark ride is located in a whole English themed area,
complete with its own architecture. And look over here, Toad Hall,
which isn't a ride here, it's a restaurant.
And yes, this is France, but no, they don't serve frog's legs in there.
That would be a little much, even for Europe.
Oh, look over by the Fantasyland train station where you can meet Mickey Mouse.
They've added a few special Christmas decorations, and that's because in addition to being able to meet Mickey Mouse over here,
at this time of year,
you can also meet Santa Claus.
Don't feel like driving up to the North Pole? Don't worry, Disney's got you covered. They bring the claws to you.
Anyway, the English theming continues with Alice in Wonderland.
This is the epic walk-through hedge maze Alice in Wonderland attraction.
Alice's Curious Labyrinth.
And along with that comes Alice's Curious Gift Shop.
Alice's Sweet Tea Party Photo Op.
The March Hare's Refreshment Stand.
Where I'm told they serve a very fine cup of tea.
And what better place to drink your tea than next door?
Where the maddest tea party I've ever heard of is going on at the Mad Hatter's Teacups.
Slight name change for the Paris version.
But other than that, it's the same old Disney classic we all know and love. Look at that. What a fun one! Anyway, I think you're starting to get the point. There's just so much extra theming here. All this beautiful landscaping. It's just so amazingly over the top. They mostly save the Christmas decorations for the Main Street area, but that's okay. I still love Paris's Fantasyland. As a matter of fact, I love all Disneyland Paris's lands. Like Discoveryland, for example. It's not really decked out for Christmas in any special way. But hey, a little steampunk futurism never hurt anyone, right? I love this land with its weird Autopia. It actually makes sense here, Orbitron. It's epic Nautilus. And of course, it's Radical Space Mountain where you actually go upside down and everything. I wish it was open, but sadly, it's undergoing refurbishment. Oh well. Gives me more reason to come back later. I keep forgetting this is a short trip. I'm just here to look at Christmas and fly back home. Yeah, really not that Christmassy in Discoveryland, other than the fact that this looks a lot like Christmas ornaments. But between Discoveryland and Fantasyland, they do have a pretty epic looking Christmas show.
Look, the whole gang is here.
Mickey and Minnie, Donald and Daisy, and of course, Goofy.
Oh, look!
Speaking of Goofy, check out his nose. That's awesome.
Epic! I think everyone's speaking English except for Mickey. Mickey keeps speaking French.
That's not a sleigh. It's a surfboard.
This is Hawaiian slang. He's got a point there, gang.
Mais nous avons besoin du traîneau du Père Noël. He's right. We need Santa's sleigh.
Santa?
Habillé de rouge. All dressed in red.
Big old bushy white beard.
Smells like gingerbread.
Oh, Santa. Stitch loves Santa. Why didn't you say so?
See what I mean?
Okay, things are getting weird. Mickey's got a key car now. Look at this. And Minnie singing Mariah Carey. Awesome.
This is weird, but good.
Now that's what a Christmas party is all about. That's surprises and presents.
And decorations.
Yeah. Et la joie dans nos maisons.
Wow. Okay. That is weird, but that is awesome.
They always have great shows at Disneyland Paris.
Passez un Noël fantastique.
Allons, vite. Faisons une séance photo pour marquer l'événement.
Alright guys, I think the Christmas show is wrapping up.
That's pretty awesome.
Great show. Very great show. Goodbye, Mickey. See you later.
Au revoir, Goofy. Aloha, Stitch. All right, the sun comes up late and goes down early in France, so I better hurry up.
I'm just gonna use the last of the daylight here to check and see if there's any Christmassiness
In our 2 remaining lands at Disneyland Paris, but oh, I almost forgot to show you guys this.
Right next to Disneyland Paris's big castle is this little castle.
I think this one is meant to be sort of an advent calendar.
Counting down the days till Christmas.
Looks very small world-ish, doesn't
Then
it?
again, it's got a little Discoveryland to it as well.
Never seen anything like that before.
That is pretty cool, and a very popular photo op out here. Okay, time to go over here
And make my way into Adventureland.
Of course, Adventureland at Disneyland Paris is extra epic.
Super extra themed.
Beautiful, just beautiful. Aladdin's walkthrough, lots of Arabian Nights influence here.
Even the gift shops are out of control.
Pretty bizarre, wouldn't you say?
Not very Christmassy though.
Probably because this guy's in charge.
Jafar hates Christmas.
Yeah, pretty much as I expected. No Christmas decorations in Adventureland.
So I'm guessing it's not going to be too different.
in the Yep, not too Christmassy in Frontierland. Other than this one thing, there is a meet and greet for old Jack Skellington over here. They do this for Halloween as well. Wait a minute, I don't see Jack. Where's the king of Halloween? Oh, there he is. Look at that. Santa Jack. Now that is Christmassy right there. Oh,
Merry
hello,
Christmas
Jack.
in there.
Oh, thank you.
Love that Jack. He's always so polite.
Now that's a little Christmassy, but also a little spooky.
I guess it makes sense that they'd put that over here.
Because after all, Frontierland is home to Phantom Manor.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess that the Phantom doesn't have a Christmas tree this year.
Oh yeah, not likely. Well, anyways,
Overall, it looks like Christmas is pretty much confined to Main Street, which actually I like.
think about it. Let's say you're from Romania or Italy or North Africa,
And you only get one chance in your whole life to go to Disneyland. So you come to Disneyland Paris and the Phantom Manor is covered with Christmas decorations.
now for people who visit all the time, that would be pretty cool. But like I said, if you only get one shot,
If it was your one visit to Disneyland ever,
it's a safe bet that you would be pretty glad
that Peter Pan and Captain Hook
and the Pirates of the Caribbean weren't all wearing Santa hats.
Right? Wait a minute. They're not wearing Santa hats, are they? No. Whew. Thank goodness.
Well, all right, we've definitely confirmed that Christmas is mostly down in Main Street.
And we're almost out of time, so we better head back that way and check it out one more time.
Yep, still wonderful.
But you know what? We've already seen this part of Disneyland Paris during the day. What we really need to do
is check out Disneyland Paris's Christmas at night. Oh, it looks beautiful. But this isn't all. There's a reason this giant crowd has gathered around the Christmas tree. Check this out. You hear that? That is the sound of Christmas festivities. And look, it's Mickey!
Hey, I know this song.
Come on, everybody. I am. Hi, everybody. Happy holidays. You know, folks, this time of year just makes me smile. The decorations, the celebrations, the holiday cheer. Say,
I don't know what's
how
going
about
on.
we all have a
seems
traditional
good.
holiday sing-along?
Uh-oh. Looks like we're about to have a huge old-fashioned Christmas sing-along. Nice! Laughing all the way.
Hey, everybody, it's almost time to
Pretty good. I don't know the French words to these Christmas songs, but it's okay because judging by the audience, neither do they. Here.
Oh, really? You sing so beautifully. Oh, merci. C'était magnifique.
Gosh, I think we have time for one more song before our special guest arrives to help us light our tree.
There's always time for one more. Hey, I know this one. Oh. Hey, look! Santa Claus is coming to town.
Ho, ho, ho! Happy holidays, everyone!
Oh, hello, Santa. Welcome. Bonsoir, Père Noël.
Oh, thanks for joining us, Santa. Say, would you do the honor of leading the countdown to light our beautiful tree?
French Santa.
Countdown with us.
Comptez avec nous.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoa!
J'adore Noël.
Wow. Hey, wait a minute. It didn't work. Uh-oh. What's happening? Oh, wow. Look at this. The garlands are changing colors, too. Wow. Oh, wow. I was not expecting this.
C'est magique.
From all of us to all of you, happy holidays!
Whoa! This is awesome! Oh, wow! And of course, as Mickey, Minnie, and Santa Claus depart, we get another dose
of Disney Christmas snow. Whoa, that was awesome.
I honestly didn't know what to expect, and there was a different Christmas show going on at the other park out here.
So I had to make kind of a gamble. Do I stay over here at Disneyland to see the Christmas tree lighting?
Or head over to the other park to see their new Tower of Terror Christmas show.
I stuck with classic Disneyland, and I think I made the right choice.
Boy, look at that epic Disney Christmas tree shine.
And even more importantly, look at these garlands.
Those sparkly blue and silver garlands are fantastic.
Whoa, and it's not just the garlands sparkling.
Take a look out there at that castle.
Wait a minute, where'd the Christmas lights go?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot.
Duh!
Disney Illuminations, the nightly fireworks show.
Well, it's mostly projections actually, and some fountains, but it's still amazing.
Technically, it's not a Christmas show, although it does start with a little bit of extra stuff at the beginning that is Christmas themed.
So it starts with a little Christmas, but it finishes with a bang. See? I told you it ended with a bang.
Now that is one of the biggest crowds I have ever seen at Disneyland Paris.
They've seen their fireworks, so they've done their duty. They're going home to sleep well.
Wow, wow, wee, wow, what a horde.
Pretty soon we're gonna have to hotel and sleep well ourselves.
But until this crowd disperses, I'm just gonna hang on to this pole here for dear life. Look at all these people.
I got out of the main flow.
Well, I didn't quite get to see everything today. As a matter of fact, I didn't even ride one single ride.
And soon I'll be having to head back to California. But luckily,
I've actually got one more day at Disneyland Paris before that happens.
it's a good thing too. I thought I could fit all the Disneyland Paris I needed into one day, and I was super wrong.
Well, I guess it doesn't help that the park closes at only 7 o'clock tonight.
That's okay. I'm pretty tired now anyway.
Boys, look at that castle glisten. See why it's my favorite? It's beautiful.
All right, it's been a long day and a long video.
And I might add, the temperatures outside are literally freezing cold.
So I think it's about time we headed indoors.
It's time to bid adieu to that beautiful, sparkling castle and make our way down that beautiful 25th anniversary Christmas Main Street.
Man, I just can't get enough of those garlands.
They're so cool. I love how glittery they are.
And I hate glitter. So what does that tell you?
Oh yeah, that is gorgeous. Hard to tear myself away.
I can't believe I did 3 Disney Christmases this year. Nobody noticed, but last year I didn't do any.
And let me tell you, I don't know if I'll ever have the energy to pull off a triple like this ever again.
So I'm just soaking in the moment. Triple Disney Christmas.
Woo! Achievement unlocked indeed. All right now.
My hands are now very numb. Ooh, so is my head.
But I am filled with Christmas joy. Yes, sir, I'm full of the holiday spirit.
And it looks like that film crew from earlier is gone now, so I can finally
Get a shot at my favorite gazebo.
Oh yeah, now I feel like I'm officially back.
Of course, the view's a little more impressive when the Christmas tree isn't blocking the castle, but still a good view nonetheless.
And look at the view of the rest of Town Square from here.
Check out all of those epic decorations out there. See what I mean about gazebos? Everyone has a good time in these.
Wow, we can finally get up close to the snowman.
Or in this case, the snow dogs. Look at Snowman Goofy, Snowman Pluto.
You know, in the daytime, the blue Christmas trees look kind of weird, but at night with the white lights on them, they look fantastic.
And look at Snowman Minnie and Snowman Mickey.
Oh yeah, much better up close.
He just looks so happy.
And of course, Snowman Donald.
And Snowman Daisy. The gang wouldn't be complete without them.
Gosh, it's beautiful out here.
If I wasn't worried about the frostbite or getting arrested, I would just stay in here forever.
It just so happens, though, that I have a sweet hotel room right out here.
Right over the gate to the park in the Disneyland Hotel.
And I am very excited to use it.
I'll just head on away from the turnstiles and into the secret elevator over here. Stick in our special key
And hitch ourselves around.
Goodbye, crowds.
And hello, Castle Club.
Look at this. look at how Christmassy it is in here.
Also very, very fancy.
Look at how beautifully the private Castle Club lounge is decked out with its beautiful view of the park down there.
There's even little mini poinsettia-looking plants on the tables.
And a giant piece of wood over here as a decoration.
Because nothing says Christmas like some dried oranges?
Question mark?
And a giant hunk of wood. Santa knows what I'm talking about. No one else does, though. Not even me.
Look at how wonderful it is in here. Of course, the best part is how warm it is in here, which I know you can't feel, but believe me, after the chill outside, it feels pretty good.
Ooh, there's a piano player down there playing Disney tunes, and tonight
He's actually got a violinist down there with him. That is awesome. Very fancy indeed.
that's the European experience for you. Of course, all my European friends who come here think this is the American experience, so I don't know what kind of experience it is, but it's good.
All right, let me just head down to the room here.
Just drop off this bag.
and then I'll show you something else that's pretty nifty. Ooh, okay, that's off. That's off. Hat's off. Nope, still need that. Or actually, maybe we can make the switch.
Oh yeah, much better.
Sorry for the mess in here, gang. I wasn't expecting company.
But I've shown you other rooms in this hotel before, so you'll be fine.
Okay.
Just one last thing I want to show you.
Just gonna head downstairs really quick.
down onto the main floor of this building.
Both to get a good look at that Christmas tree from underneath, and also to get a good look at these guys. Wow, they're doing a good job.
Then we'll just cruise down this hallway here.
Past the gift shop. Don't buy anything, Justin.
Don't buy anything. Okay, we made it.
And now down to the main lobby.
Dude, look at these stairs. I feel like Kate Winslet coming down these.
And much more importantly, look at this. Do you see what I see? Look down there. Do you see that gingerbread house?
Every year, every Disney hotel has a gingerbread house. They all pride themselves on it.
But I think the gingerbread house in Paris might take the cake.
No pun intended, of course. Look at this.
It almost looks a little bit like Phantom Manor, you know,
Before the Phantom.
Wow, look at the statistics on this sign right here. According to this took 3,000 hours of work.
That sounds so unbelievable.
Until you think about all that icing for the roof and all that gingerbread for the walls. And then, of course, all the wood carving and cutting to make all these details, the candy glass for the windows.
It's just incredible.
And inside the house, you can see the glitter of the Christmas tree.
And even crazier,
The glow of the fireplace. Either that or the house is on fire.
No, that looks intentional. It's okay.
And best of all, the chimney actually smokes. That's right. From time to time, smoke comes out of the chimney.
And the smoke smells like gingerbread. That or the gingerbread smells like gingerbread.
One or the other. Dude, look at the size of that thing. That is amazing.
150 kilograms of gingerbread. I'm not sure how much that is in pounds, but it sounds like a lot.
And look at this next to the gingerbread house, the Christmas tree and the Christmas train. That's awesome.
Oh, and look at this. The trolley to Mr. Rogers' neighborhood.
Of course, everyone knows about Walt Disney's extreme love for trains, including miniature trains.
So I am sure he would have loved this.
All right, gang, we've seen Disneyland Paris at Christmas.
Both in the day and in the night. And of course, we've seen a little bit of the Disneyland Hotel at Christmas as well.
And I am officially pooped. So I am heading back upstairs
because I have done my duty.
It's time to hotel and sleep well.
But stay tuned, gang, because there's more adventures to come. All right, I'll see you all a little later. Bye-bye.
What the heck? What the heck? I'm sitting here trying to get that long shot for the end, and I usually speed up or do a time lapse, you know, and I'm thinking, I'll point the camera this way, and I'll catch everybody leaving the park. But no, all of these French people are walking towards the castle. The park has been closed for 30 minutes, and every single person walking by is going the wrong way. What's happening? Is there a secret party down there I don't know about? Well, some people are going the right way. This kid wants to go home and sleep well, but not the rest of them. Nope, they're off to party. Seriously, where are all these people going? The park is closed. Must be a European thing. Oh, wait a minute, there is some sort of special event tonight. I was wondering why so many people were walking in while I was walking out. I thought I was going crazy. But I'm not crazy. They're the ones who are crazy, right? My hands are now very numb. Ooh, so is my head. Numb, 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 numb.